Okay, can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture? Now take a good look at it. Now, can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture? Again, take a good look at it. Okay, this is the Hollywood actress Misha Barton. And if you figured it out, in the first picture, she has what we're going to talk about today, brassy hair. And in the second picture, she doesn't have brassy hair. Her blonde hair color is perfectly healthy looking. Brassy hair? No brassy hair. Brassy hair? No brassy hair. So, as you can see, brassy hair even happens to Hollywood stars, not just the average woman. And in this video, we're going to learn how to prevent brassy hair in the first place. But first things first, what is brassy hair? Well, basically, brassiness occurs as your hair color begins to fade. All right, and as it fades, it leaves you with these unpleasant looking and dreaded yellow orange tones in your hair, a la Misha Barton. Now, why does your hair color begin to fade? Well, because 9 times out of 10, you, you, are the one responsible for causing the brassiness in the first place. And how? Well, by engaging in either one or even all of the top 5 following reasons I'm about to mention. So listen up. Number 1, you are trying to force your natural black hair color into blondness, and what happens is that these hair colors or hair dyes can only lift your natural shade up to 3 shades lighter. Okay, therefore, if your natural hair color is too dark to begin with, meaning it's too naturally black, or too naturally dark brown, your natural hair color is too dark brown, or too, like if it's your hair color is red, is too dark red. If your hair color falls, your natural hair color falls into any of those categories, that bottle of hair dye is only going to lighten it up 3 shades lighter. Okay, generally speaking, the darker the hair, the more challenging it is going to be to lift the underlying pigment, meaning your natural hair color, the one you were born with, is going to be a little harder to lift that underlying pigment, which means once all is said and done, your hair color results are not going to look like that sunny blonde model on that hair color box, ladies. Okay, and that is what will eventually create brassiness. All right. Number 2, using shampoos that contain sulfates. Sulfates strip the hair of moisture and color, and this will eventually create brassiness. Number 3, you are going into that ocean water or pool water without protection on your hair, and that salt water or chlorine water from the pool, is going to be stripping your hair color, and this will eventually create brassiness. Number 4, you are at the beach sunning yourself. I mean, you may have lotion on your skin, but again, you don't have protection on your hair, and this will eventually create brassiness. Number 5, you are using multiple layers of hair dyes. I mean, not only would this eventually create brassiness, but it can lead to severe hair damage if these chemical dyes are being applied improperly. All right. Now, we got that out of the way, and in part 2, we're going to look deeper at the solutions to fixing brassy hair. Now you know what causes brassy hair, you know what brassy hair looks like, you know how to prevent brassy hair by not engaging in any of the top 5 mistakes / reasons I mentioned in this video, and hopefully you will take my tips to heart, ladies. You will take my tips to heart and apply them to your personal hair regimen. So that way you will not be suffering from brassy hair ever again. Thank you for listening, ladies. Have a great one.